Alrighty then.
Alrighty, guys.
72.
Alrighty, guys.
Are we recording?
Not yet, no. I mean, it is recording, but
That's a good start. I like that better.
oh, I hate you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, do we need to do it again?
No.
We're here.
Hey, we're straight into it, guys. I just wanted to start off like just kind of fun and just kind of get back into it. Ranking Christmas characters, and I clearly
Wow,
thought
this
I
is
did it.
ranking, dude.
Yeah, it doesn't say
Way
what I
to
want.
welcome people back.
It just says ranking Christ.
What was your favorite Christ moment? I really like the Sermon on the Mount.
I would say it's pretty superior.
Yeah, imagine. I know. Good. Maybe we should put. Imagine we put him
It's
on
all right. We'll give him a C.
Technically, he is a Christmas. Technically, he is a Christmas character.
You should put Jesus on there.
Yeah,
Put him up there.
way to screw it up, dude.
Man.
The
Yeah,
reason for
Jesus.
Christmas.
Come on, Jesus
Jeez.
needs to go
Reason
on
for
the
the
ranking.
Season, dog.
I'm screwing up here, guys. All right, start with the number between 1 and 10, Ricky. Let me hear it.
7.
7.
And if anybody didn't hear, we're ranking Christmas characters, not Christmas movies.
Correct.
Ricky, who's first?
Oh man, the Grinch. Oh, so good. Every time I see this, I always think of the same thing when he jumps off the jumps. Was he on a rock or something?
Spread eagle.
Spread eagle.
And so not just necessarily this character Grinch, the Grinch in general.
So here's the hard part, because a lot of different of these movies, they are portrayed differently by different people. I told Curtis we should put specific ones, so it's specific, so we don't have to argue about like, well, the other one is different. I say we keep it to Jim Carrey.
Yeah,
But
like
if you
what's in
wanna
front of your face?
influence a little bit, that's fine.
Okay. Because I do love the original cartoon a ton.
Okay.
It is one of my favorite cartoons. Jim Carrey Grinch, not as much as the original.
Well, 'cause remember, we're not ranking the movie.
Insane to say that.
Remember.
That is insane to say that. Jim Carrey
I
is
like
great.
the original Grinch.
Yeah,
The
I
original
think
cartoon
the
one.
live action is way better.
It's all right.
Yeah, I would say we have to rank the actual this one. Otherwise, because we can't rank the movie. We're not ranking the movie.
Okay.
We've already
Yeah,
ranked
yeah,
the
yeah.
movies before.
So
Rank
Jim
how he
Carrey
played the
Grinch.
character.
Yes.
Okay. All right, see.
Right off the rip, dude.
I'm going to say A. I absolutely love him in The Grinch. I love him in The
So
Grinch.
good. A all the way.
Fuck her up
Dang.
and kiss it, Hoover.
I was 100% A the entire way through. How about you, Ben?
I'm going to say A as well.
Dang, I'm the only one.
Wow.
Bring it down.
Dang,
Bring it
that's a solid
The
right there.
Grinch in general, though, like the cartoon, I do love the character Grinch.
That's crazy to say that's a C, dude. All right, next one I'm going to have is
Everybody has opinions, Curtis.
Ralphie.
from the Christmas
He
Story.
shot his eye out.
Dang.
Almost did. The glasses saved
It
him.
was funny as a kid, they compared me to Dennis the Menace, this kid, and Macaulay Culkin because I had the bowl cut and everything like with these guys.
Is it Daniel Stern who narrates this? No, that's in Wonder Years.
I don't
Right?
know.
Does Daniel? I'm going to look it up while you do it. Ralphie, though, I love him as a character. 100%. He's one of my favorite characters in Christmas lore. I'm going to look up who the narrator was in that, though.
All right, for me, I'm gonna have to rank this as a C. Yeah. I mean, not all Christmas characters really come off as like great to me, and I don't think the story was the best.
Okay, so the
Wow.
narrator is not. It's a guy named Gene Shepard. I was thinking Daniel Stern is the narrator for Wonder Years, and if you don't know, Daniel Stern is the Wet Bandits. He's Marv or Harry.
Oh, that's him,
Yeah.
huh? No kidding.
Yeah. So yeah, the more you know.
I absolutely love the Christmas Story. I watch it every single year.
Dang, I should have said F. Gosh, dang it.
But there's so many good ones, so I'm going to give it an A. I
That's all.
love the Christmas Story.
Dang. All right. Chris, you're right. There's so many good ones up there. I love this one, so I'm going to give it a B.
I think Ricky was forgetting to rank for a second.
No, I couldn't decide where to put Ralphie, dude.
All right, so next one on the list. I mean, we just saw it, and I really wanted to just get it out of the way. Terrifier.
Technically, if you didn't see the new one there, it's basically around Christmas.
It is Christmas. Yeah, at first I was like, really? Terrified? But you're right. It is a Christmas character.
So what do you think of him portraying Santa?
This movie is so gory if you guys haven't seen it. It is so gory. Ben was covering his eyes.
Ben was there, but didn't really see it.
I couldn't handle it, guys. My body was heating up. I was ready to barf.
Yeah, we put out a vlog, and we kind of like put little snippets. I had a little bit of problem like shooting the actual video, but like I have a little bit of a hat tip when Ben was watching the movie,
Yep.
and it was during a gory scene.
I want to say of all the Terrifiers, it was the most gory too.
You
Do
think
you guys
so?
agree? I think it was.
Yeah.
It was pretty gory.
That was my first time being introduced into the Terrifier.
I love Art the Clown, but him as Santa, I can't rank it to it because I'm a cheesy Christmas guy. I like to tear up and cry in my Christmas movies, so I have to give him a C. Even though the movie I would rank higher.
Dang.
The movie was pretty good. When he did was he Santa the whole time? Not the whole time. There was a scene where that scene when he is Santa scene where he pretty good.
Where he warning, if anybody hasn't seen it, skip this. Where he blew up all the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so graphic too,
It
man.
was pretty graphic.
Yeah.
I'll give it a B. That was a good scene.
That brought it up for Chris. He did blow up the kids. B.
Ricky?
I'm gonna give him an E.
Oh.
Christmas should not be about gore.
Yeah, because Ricky didn't end up going to see that video with us.
Oh yeah, Ricky wasn't there.
Have you even seen any of the Terrifiers?
No,
He can't rank it.
Come on,
You can't
dude.
rank
Let's
this.
do that.
I watch clips. It's close enough.
No.
Disqualified.
I'm
That's
telling
like
you
someone who gets their news from Instagram Shorts.
I'm gonna rank him. I'm gonna rank him out as a B, just because of like just the way they humanize him a lot into that movie.
Yeah.
He was hilarious, and a way he would tiptoe around, man. It was just
Very
great.
Grinch-like.
He was Grinch-like.
He's like
Very Grinch-like.
very Jim Carrey Grinch-like. Cough,
All right.
cough, cough.
We're going on to the OG, Charlie Brown.
So Charlie Brown, as a character in this, I'm gonna give him. Oh boy, this is gonna be hard for me. I'm gonna give him an S. It's one of my favorite. I said it last time when we were ranking the actual movie, but it's like one of the only shows where I feel like they properly portray what Christmas is about. They always say it's about the warm fuzzy. It's not about the warm fuzzies. Yes, those are nice, but Peanuts, Charlie Brown, he's a staple. He's a staple in the Christmas world. He puts the Christ in Christmas.
And Ben, you can chime in, man. This is all of us, man. If you got a Charlie Brown thing, go for it, buddy.
You got a thing for Charlie Brown, Ben?
No.
There, go ahead.
So it's kind of hard to like distinguish between ranking the movie and ranking the character.
Yep.
So I definitely like the Charlie Brown movie, but Charlie Brown himself, I mean, I don't know. I'm going to have to say, I'll still give him an A. I think he did a great job.
Charles Schultz, man.
I don't know, man. For me, Charlie Brown, I mean, as a kid and was watching him as a character, it just wasn't exciting to me as a character. So I'm going to say D, dog. He's going down.
Dang.
I'm going
down.
to kind of second that. I'm not a huge Charlie Brown guy.
Yeah.
Even as a kid watching him, I never put this movie on. Never did it for me.
It was
Sorry,
huge.
Charlie.
It's all right.
Charlie D.
We'll see you in hell.
Brown.
From heaven.
Goodbye.
Oh, yeah, Curtis. Let's bring him way down.
Ricky?
It's Charlie Brown. I have to give him an A.
Your family loves Charlie
My
Brown.
family
Actually,
loves Charlie
I
Brown.
didn't even think about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
your family is huge Peanuts.
My
Snoopy.
daughters, they
Yeah.
just, dude, that's what they're about.
They're big right now. I went to like a bunch of stores with my son Brixton to go like shopping at like a mall, and like every store had like collabs with Snoopy right now.
Really?
And Peanuts. I was like, this is interesting. Like
Oh,
all
I
like
haven't
the
seen
cool
that.
companies had collabs with them again, and I was like, man, they
That's
keep
awesome.
going. Who we got? I forgot his name in the movie, but yes, Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jingle All the Way. No, his name's Walter? Is it no?
No, I forgot what it was, too. I'd written it down.
it's
with
gonna
you.
bother
God,
me.
it, like I had it and then it went away when you guys were like,
Well, I
"Oh."
texted it to Curtis earlier, so I feel dumb.
Yeah. I was trying to look to see if I had it on the downloads, but
He is. Oh wait, I have his name right here. His name in it is Howard.
Howard.
Okay. Go ahead, Ricky. You love Jingle All the Way.
Oh,
so-
Jingle All the Way, dude. It's
but
Arnold.
him, the character. Let's hear
Yeah.
it.
I mean, he's kind of man.
Good dad
I
or
love
bad-
the movie, but
Good
as a
dad or bad
character,
dad? Good dad or bad dad?
He's an okay dad. He's a good dad because he went he went out of his way to go do all that stuff, but at the same time, he should have gotten that earlier.
Mm.
So I'm still gonna give him an A because it's Arnold. A for Arnold.
Yep.
I love Arnold when he is killing predators and Terminators. I do not like Arnold as like happy kindergarten cop,
Really?
Jingle All the Way Arnold. So I'm going to go E.
Wow.
Dang.
I just do not
You
like
don't-
my Arnold. Like
you don't
that.
even like twins, dude. I love watching
I'm not
twins.
a huge, no, anything. I like Arnold killing things. I don't like any of the other ones. I'm not a big fan of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Even, and he's one of my favorite actors, but
Yeah,
that's
I do
how I
know
like
that.
him.
Yeah. I mean, you're wrong, but it's cool.
So much discrimination.
The movie is all the way up there for me, but him as a character in it is a B for me in it. I'm not in love with him as the character. I love the idea of what he's doing, but it wasn't perfectly portrayed for me.
I get it.
Yeah. But I love this movie. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it's been too long for me to rank it. Ben, do you have a ranking?
You know, it has been a while for me too, but I'm a big Arnold fan, and I kind of agree with what Chris said.
Let's go.
Like, he's got to be killing guys, right? I mean, those big guns he's got. I'm gonna give him a C.
Okay.
Dang,
I just watched this like 2 days ago.
Yeah, I just realized I liked watching, looking at it like this, but these guys like watching it with like short shirts.
Shirts off.
Yeah,
like,
sweaty.
see the
whoa.
muscles, Conan the Barbarian.
You see where we're going here?
I think that was his first break. I think that was his big break.
Conan?
Yeah.
Oh, so good. Conan is amazing.
Conan was his big break. That's
Yeah,
right.
they said if the director said if they didn't have Arnold, they'd have to build somebody to like a animatronic or something like that, you know, because there's just not a lot of guys that were as big as him back then.
Yeah.
That's actually insane to say.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next up is Gizmo.
From Gremlins.
Yes, sir.
Why don't you start, Curtis?
Man, I haven't seen this movie in a long time, but man, this little thing was so adorable, and he's really an iconic, iconic. I don't know how
Pop
to say it.
culture.
Like he's just something that if you see him, you just know exactly who Gizmo is, and just adorable. So I don't know. I love him, but I have to put him at a B because it's just a animal.
I go B as well. I'm right there with you. Love the movie Gremlins. I'd go higher as a movie, but Gizmo as a character B. Cute, cuddly, but I always want to kick him. It's like a chihuahua. I could be like, oh, you're so cute. And even if I like it, I just want to punt it.
I think that's where I don't know if I was going to punt it.
You would make the funniest noise.
You can't tell me you haven't seen a chihuahua and wanted to punt it before.
Yes.
When it's barking,
That's it.
maybe when it's barking at you, yeah.
That's
He
insane.
would make like a little gizmo noise, like.
What do you think, Chris?
I'm gonna give him an A. The movie is an S to me. Gizmo, I think he just did such a good job, like complimenting how bad, or not complimenting, but anti-complimenting the Gremlins, right? Who are so bad, and I love his character.
What was the bad one's name? Sketch?
Spike.
Spike. What was the girl? I hated the girl.
That was
she was the
later.
ugliest one,
That was
though.
in like
Oh my
Gremlins
gosh.
2
She
or
was hard to
3.
look at.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw the statue of that recently.
Yes.
Remember, and she looked horrendous.
There's a difference between like being like gross to where you're like, oh, she's bad, like Cruella de Vil, like, oh, she's. But when they're like hard to look at, you're like, I don't want to actually like.
she was horrendous.
Yeah, Ricky.
I actually love Gizmo. I have so much Gizmo stuff.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna put him at an S.
You
as
are
a character, I love
He
Gizmo.
deserves to be up there.
Ben?
He's good.
I'm gonna say A also. He's a cute little guy.
Yep.
All right.
Content, man.
2.4. Let's do that. All right. So next on the list, I'm gonna put this up there. I got it in my head.
Oh dang!
Let's go.
Kevin
Let's do it.
McCallister. S. All the way. One of the great. Every kid in the world wanted to live a night like Kevin McCallister. The funnest, booby traps, goofy kid. Also loved his family. Kind of an a-hole too at times, but such an S character. Absolutely.
I'm going to second it. S.
It's hard not
The movie
to.
is an S. The character is an S. He makes the movie. The Wet Bandits make the movie too, but he ultimately makes the movie. So good. S.
I'm a huge S on that one.
Oh dang!
Yep.
Ricky's gonna ruin it. I
down.
can already tell.
you guys.
Bro, how do you not love the fact that like he gets left alone and just
It's one of my
pranks?
favorite movies, but if you think about it as a character, he's kind of a little douche.
Yeah.
He is. a
Yeah.
Have you met
But I mean-
children?
But only in
Yeah.
the beginning, though.
But
If he
imagine
wasn't a douche, he wouldn't have set up the whole story.
That's the thing.
That's the whole story.
You're going by a character. So do you
But
like him as a
think
character?
about the scene, which by the way he did first take, when he's talking to the scary man in the church and telling him, "Hey, you should just try talking to your family again. It's the right thing to do." And at the end of the movie, he waves to him, and the guy's hugging his granddaughter, and every time I cry. That's a good kid. Rick. He learned from his mistakes.
Right?
I'm going to drag it down to an S.
Oh.
Dang, he got me there.
Chris Rose.
I was like, where do I actually drag it to?
We convinced him.
Ben?
You ready?
Yes.
S tier. all
Let's
day.
go.
Let's go.
Dude, I don't know how
Solid
long it's
S's.
been since we've had a full S tiers, but
What else was all S? I always just think of Sunset Riders. That's the only one I remember.
Sunset Riders and TMNT, I think, made it as an S. Oh, no. That was 1A.
Yeah, I think Sunset
Maybe in
Riders.
Blue Cheese was all S's. I think in cereal, didn't Cinnamon Toast Crunch maybe was all
No,
S's?
because I don't think I would have been an S on that.
I thought you were.
I don't think Ricky
Cinnamon
is.
Toast Crunch? No.
Clark
I was thinking-
Griswold. Back-to-back S's for me.
Dude, he's so good.
Oh yeah, S tier all the way.
His character so much. He's such a dad. Like he is the pinnacle dad of just trying to be good for his family, but also being a human and screwing up along the way. You know, S. Love him.
A for me.
Okay.
I love the movies, love him. It is great, but just after talking about Home Alone, it's hard to put it back right up there with Macaulay Culkin. So A for me.
As for me, if you're going by Christmas character, he's got some of those Christmas spirit there is.
True.
All the light, dude. The light scene every time when he's hanging the lights cracks me up every time. I love this movie.
Drum roll, please. It's so good. That's a good movie, dude. I probably should have said this. I'm a major Christmas movie fanatic. Like since November, my wife and I have probably went through 38 Christmas movies
already.
And the only reason we pay for Hallmark on the subscription is to watch Christmas movies. And we watch them. They're on. If we're at home, they're just on in the background all day.
Dang.
See, I haven't gotten into the Christmas spirit just yet.
You went in my car on the way here.
I know. We're filming this right. Like, what is it? A week after Christmas? Not
way to date it. Way to date it.
It's December, early December.
Early December.
Yeah.
So that I have to almost work myself into the Christmas spirit.
When we drove together to go eat, and I worked him into. I have Christmas lights inside my Sprinter, and I had the Christmas music on.
That's pretty sick.
And I'm
nice.
starting to feel it, and then I'll have to listen to a lot of Christmas music and movies, and like really.
What's your favorite Christmas song?
Oh man,
mine's "I'll Be Home for Christmas."
I like some of the religious ones, like Silent Night.
Yeah,
like "Hark the Herald Angels Sing."
I've always made this argument, and people who aren't into it are going to be like, "Please stop talking about this stuff." I have always made this argument with people. People always say, "What is it about?" There's like millions of songs written. What is it about Christmas? Why is Christmas so special? And I'm like, the whole world doesn't realize they're singing worship music.
It's true.
They don't realize it. It's on you go to malls and it's joy to the world, the Lord. It's like, that's what you're singing.
Like "Hark the Herald Angels Sings" when like I'm at church on Christmas Day or before, that one will always give me like goosebumps.
Oh yeah.
Like chills.
Mine's Amazing
Grace. It's like I finally am like, all right, I feel it.
Yeah. I'm there. It's Christmas Day. It's almost over.
I'm like working myself up with all the music and the movies, and I'm like, I got it.
Yeah.
I can never remember a Christmas song name, but I always just sing them.
Yeah, because you go to any mall. I mean, stores are playing them like mid-November now because they know it gets people in the mood and like, oh, I better go shopping.
What is it? The Michael Jackson song, "Kissing Santa Claus Under the Tree."
Feliz Navidad.
Not that one.
That's
a Michael Jackson song.
That's the Jackson 5.
Jackson 5.
That song always
really?
Yeah. That song,
that's
Jackson
a Jackson 5.
Yeah.
That's
kissing.
I didn't know that was.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Oh, that's crazy.
I really did, Ma.
Wow,
that song used to confuse me because I literally thought it was about an affair. And then when I saw a music video, like a cartoon reenactment, I was like, oh, it's not. It's the kid didn't realize their dad was just dressed up as Santa.
Do you guys have a story like that your parents did when you were little to make you believe in Santa?
I don't really think that they did anything like that. I definitely did to my kids. They're obviously onto it now. It's funny. I always would go and get Jingle Bells. And on Christmas Eve, I would always shake them outside the window. I'd go outside and I could hear them screaming. And I'd go, oh my gosh. And it's funny, now that they obviously don't believe in Santa, they still to this day go, Dad, make sure you always do that because we think it's fun. So every year now I'm shaking the Jingle Bells outside.
What age do you think you were when you stopped believing in Santa?
I don't know. When my brother,
I still believe in him, dude.
Do you believe in him?
Keep it real.
You do?
Yeah. He's real, dude.
Him still, Ricky?
No.
Ricky's trying to get out of it as soon as possible.
Have you guys seen Elf? Right now, Santa's sleigh got less power because you guys said that. What's wrong with you guys?
I don't know. My dad did something pretty cool. My dad actually went and used to have a fireplace, and they'd always light the fire the night before, and then he would take his boots and he would put it in the ashes.
That's cool.
And in the morning, you would see the steps going from the door into the
and then your
chimney.
Mom's room.
Tried to come down the chimney and he died.
No, he would just crop dust. My mom called it a Dutch oven.
Now, what every parent did though is you eat part of the cookies.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
I love the Christmas cookies. I'll still make. My kids are older now, but I'm like, you better put out some cookies
It's still
for
fun
Santa.
tradition.
You're like, it's coming on my wall.
I know. I know. It's like me giving myself cookies, but I'm like, you're putting those out.
But I think as parents too, it's one of those things. Like even when my kids, like I don't realize it, but when they're like, "Hey, make sure you put out the cookies still. Make sure you you eat them. Make sure you ring the jingle bells. It's just cool things, you know, even they know they don't believe it. It's just cool that, you know, one day they'll probably pass that down to their kids.
Tradition.
It's just keeping it going just to have fun with it. So yeah.
I was just going to rank A on the last one. And now we're doing Frosty the Snowman.
I watched Jack Frost last night. But that's not the same as Frosty.
That's not the same at all.
Frosty the Snowman, I like the claymations when he sings. I think it's Burl Ives' voice. I like his singing capabilities. I'll give him a B overall. Don't necessarily care about his character arc, but I like his singing.
Yeah, I think he's a good C on that chart for me. There's really nothing like, I don't know, there's nothing special about a snowman to me for some reason, because we never really have snow in California, so I never really look forward to it.
True.
I will give Frosty a B. If you had put Rudolph, which is the other claymation with Burl Ives, and sometimes I like pair the two together. That one, the Rudolph one, is honestly an S for me. I love that character. I love the Misfits.
I love the Misfits.
The Misfits and the what's the big abominable snowman called? It has a name.
Abominable Snowman, that's his name.
And he has a name. He has a name.
I like the Yukon Cornelius.
Yukon Cornelius.
The greatest prospector in the north.
Yeah, I mean, I just love that story, and I love Rudolph.
Do you remember what the bad guy's name is in it? Burgermeister Burger.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
My favorite is always the parodies.
That's in the Santa Claus.
They called it's a Bumble.
The Bumble.
The Bumble.
Yeah, the Bumble.
Is the
that's
abominable
right.
snowman.
And the effects on that are so cool.
So good.
And you know that wasn't a movie. It was a special on, I think, ABC.
Okay.
And
I did not know that.
And people loved them so much they just made it into
But Frosty is not a claymation. Frosty is an animation, I think.
They made two different ones. I think the first rendition was a claymation.
Yeah, and then there's also this one,
which is
popular 90s.
Right. So this one was later. Okay.
Yeah.
Ricky.
Sorry. What did I give it? A B?
I don't know. What
did I give it?
You gave it a B.
B.
Yeah.
I don't really care for that Frosty. D.
Where's your Christmas spirit today, Ricky?
Benny boy.
For Santa.
I'm gonna say a B and a half. I'll say C.
Oh God, that was probably one of the worst ones. Almost. Dang.
I mean, yeah, he doesn't.
Dang, Terrifier's beating Frosty.
Literally.
By the way, Terrifier's an F for me. So
okay.
Don't worry.
Drag it down.
I didn't put that in there. All right, next one is gonna be Buddy the Elf.
Oh, this is S tier all the way,
S-tier,
guys.
right?
Come on, the level of Christmas spirit, absolutely.
It's so weird. I always used to say it would be an S, but for some reason in the last few years, I've started to get a little more annoyed with the movie. And it's weird because Christmas movies are made to be overplayed, right? You turn on any TV station, Home Alone's on, Christmas Story's on, Christmas Vacation's on, 24/7. They have 24-hour marathons. Same with Elf. And for some reason, it's one of the only ones when it's on all the time. I'm like, turn it off. I'm getting annoyed here. I also found out too during filming that James Caan, who is played, his dad, I think his name is James Caan in real life, was actually annoyed with Will Ferrell during the shoot.
He appears in that movie as if he is legitimately annoyed.
I heard that he actually was.
He does such a good job of being annoyed with him. Yeah.
Yeah, but he also has an RFB face, so it's like,
true. Yeah. I'll give him, for how good of a job Will Smith did, I'll give it an A.
Will Smith did.
Will Smith.
Yo, smack it right out of the Christmas out of him, baby.
Smack the Christmas out of you. Will Ferrell. I'll give it an A still. His character.
I'm going to go A as well. I really want to give him an S because Will Ferrell is so good.
He is so good.
And he does overplay it so well, and the movie is so good.
It is so good.
But I still have some S's out there, so I'm going to give him an A.
Ricky?
A as well.
He's wonderfully annoying.
Yeah.
So annoing.
I mean, he's up there. It's not Kevin McCallister.
Nobody's as good as Kevin McCallister.
I'm singing.
Never. Yeah.
All right, next on the list, I'm going to go Jack the Skeleton.
Jack Skellington?
Yes, sir.
Nobody's going to like this. See, I don't really care about him.
Let's take a picture of a toy.
Not a big Jack Skellington guy. I like the movie. I like the songs. I love the visuals, but just not a big Jack Skellington guy. I don't know.
This is
Halloween.
Absolute S tier for me. Of all of them, honestly, it's my highest one.
Wow.
Me and my son have watched this every year. We watch it for Halloween and we watch it for Christmas. I love the claymation. I love the songs.
So pick. You can't say both. Is it a Christmas movie or is it a Halloween movie? I have a definitive answer.
It's more a Halloween movie.
See, I think you're wrong.
You think it's more a Christmas movie?
I think it's 100% a Christmas movie.
Yeah, I think
What's
it's
it
more
called?
Nightmare Before Christmas. but it is set like in the world of Halloween.
Yes.
And they go to Christmas
I know,
World.
it is a mix.
Yeah,
I always
but
say
they
Christmas.
only bring out the ride during like Halloween and Christmas, so it's got to be one or the other, right? So it's like Christmas. I feel like it leans.
I mean,
a
they're
little
smart.
more.
They can play into both.
They play into both.
Kind of genius.
Yeah, so we watch it for both. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite movies of like all time.
Yeah,
it's
it's
an
a good movie.
SSS tier for me.
Dang,
Should've went down.
Sorry, that's one
It's
of
an
my
A for me.
favorites.
What's this?
What's this? What's that?
Ricky?
I'll give him. I really like the movie. I'm going to give him a B though. Sorry, guys.
Don't say
That's
sorry.
all right.
I said lower.
That's all
Benny
right.
Boy.
You really want my answer?
Yes.
Don't
Yes.
do it.
Absolutely F.
F.
What?
Halloween and Christmas do not mix.
Oh,
It makes
you
no
just don't
sense.
get it.
I don't know who would like this
You
garbage.
just don't get it.
He doesn't like the fact that he
Dang.
didn't listen to the girl, to Sally.
Oh, you didn't get the message, Ben.
So
It may
missed
have a
it.
message, but it just doesn't
You
feel.
missed
Wasn't
it.
for Ben.
You missed it, Ben.
I'm gonna turn the air on low. I'm gonna turn the air on low. I'm hot.
What's this?
What's this?
There's white things in the air.
All right, let me see what the.
What did you give it, Curtis?
I gave it an A. I'm an A. I love the Jack. I love him.
I love the Jack.
I love the Jack, dude.
Anytime I say I'm just going to go like this from now on. A.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
I love him. He is a crotchety old grump who has a life-changing experience and lives a great, probably another 2 years of his life. But it is hard for me to watch this, and I always get very like happy with emotions. Like that same moment when he opens the window and asks what day it is, and just like the joy. I feel like it's a big buildup to get someone to have such a short period of like turnaround, like in the arc of the story. Like it's crazy they stick with like 90% bad guy and only give him a 10% good arc. But I think that extra elongated time of bad makes the payoff that much better when you only get 10% of him just being like the most joyful person. So
Now, is this Ebenezer Scrooge in just the Muppets?
you can pick anyone, I'd say,
Any
on this
Ebenezer
one.
Scrooge. For me, the Christmas Carol in general is one of the best Christmas stories.
Such a good story.
It is like, we all go through it. We all work. We're always like, are we just going after money? Everybody knows the story.
100%.
And then to, realize, okay, money wasn't everything. And to see your future, all that, right. But so I absolutely love the character Ebenezer Scrooge. I think it's one of the most... I don't know. It makes me honestly think every time I watch
Complex.
this. Yeah. Where I'm like, oh, yeah, right. It's not all about selling these games.
It's almost like every time you watch it after, you're like, I should go give money to the poor or do something. you know?
It really does. It really does compel me, and it's had, I think, an impact on my life, probably a lot of people's lives. It's one of the best stories. I'm going to give it an S just for that.
Great.
I think that Ebenezer Scrooge really tells a message.
Aaron, what'd you give it?
A. Ricky?
I'm going to keep it with an A.
I don't want to rank it. I'm
You've
not.
never seen it?
Huh? Not really.
There's
No.
like 50 iterations.
I know.
Oh, man. I'm going to say A. I really enjoy the message of this movie.
What's your favorite iteration of it?
The one with
Bill Murray?
Bill Murray. Thank
Scrooged?
you. Yes, Scrooged is awesome.
My favorite, oddly enough, is The Muppet Christmas Carol.
Really?
I
haven't
really love
seen
it.
that
It's Michael
one in a
Caine,
long
right?
time.
It's such a good movie.
Every year, growing up, too, my mother would always take us to the play. Like there was a play.
So did we.
Yeah, and so I love watching that one in person.
My mother-in-law is in the play this year, so we have to go
Oh,
watch
yeah?
her.
I
Where
like the
is it?
Scrooge
I mean,
McDuck.
get to go watch her.
Is there it around here? I want to go.
I
See it.
think so.
All right,
Scrooge McDuck version, dude.
Yes.
I love that one.
up next, we have
that's a good
Tim
one.
Allen as Santa Claus.
So good. I love the original three, and I love all three of them. Santa Claus movies were great. Tim Allen was a fantastic Santa Claus. Such a fun one.
I
What do you
love
give
it. Yeah, I'm an S.
Hey,
I'm an S on it. It's one of my
S?
favorites.
That's
to
for
watch,
Santa.
A for Ellen.
Oh, dang.
oh man, Tim Allen
Low-hanging
is
fruit.
not one of my favorites.
I love him.
Isn't
Starting from his crack cocaine pictures in jail to now.
I've never seen those pictures.
They're great mug shots.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard that
I'll show
story.
you.
I'll have to look that up. Oh, you're going to look it up for me.
I'll show you.
All
It's
right.
they're famous pictures.
I've never seen that.
Chris is more Tom Hanks kind of guy.
I do like Tom Hanks. I'm going to give him a C. These are average Christmas movies.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Man.
Yep.
Dude, he looks freaking
Let me
dope,
see.
by the way. Like, this is such a good look for him.
Dang, I've never
he
seen
look
that. Look
good?
at the mustache he has.
I feel like
Look up
Chris.
by the way, anyone listening, look up Tim Allen mugshot.
He kind of looks like Kylo Ren, that
feel like-
actor.
I feel like Chris only
Oh, that's
watched
a
like black
mean
and white
thing.
movies back in the day. And when he saw color, he's like, nah, I'm not doing this now. He's
Chris?
like, yeah, he's
No,
ranking
Chris
the
loves
hard
color.
one.
That ain't true. Doesn't he look good there, though?
Yeah, he does.
Have you seen it?
Huh? Oh, dude. Thug life, dude.
I wish I could grow a fat mustache like that. That's
Dude,
one of my
that
saddest
is
things.
a really thick mustache.
Yeah.
That's
Holy
dude, I'm
moly.
jealous. My cousins can grow those ones.
I can't,
the fire,
bro.
I call them the
We can
firefighter.
grow a pretty fat mustache.
I can grow up, but Nicole don't like it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'd be. I used to have it like this.
Yeah.
I almost had it to here, and it got chopped.
I remember you didn't you have it on Whatnot and somebody paid you to chop it
That
off?
was Eddie.
Eddie like tipped him $100 or something. He's like,
I
"You shaved
instantly
your mustache."
regretted it. I was like, dang.
Yeah, and then Eddie felt so bad
I
afterwards.
don't even have a big mustache, and I wouldn't do it. They're like, would you do it for 100? I'm like, no, I can't. Ricky?
I did. I said S for Santa.
When was it?
He said it real quick and moved on.
Yeah,
That's for Santa.
S for Santa. So good.
Benny boy.
Are you ready? I'm at a D.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Tim the
Dang.
Toolman Taylor.
You don't like Tim the Toolman Taylor?
No, man, it's so corny with all his dumb jokes.
Wait, is that how you're
Get
ranking
him
him?
outta
Are you
here,
ranking him as
jeez.
Christmas?
Yeah, are you rating him as Tim Allen?
It's just his personality. He's just dumb
that's
jokes all the way.
I'm not a huge Tim Allen guy. Either.
I'm huge
I'm
Tim
just
Allen
not.
guy. I love Tim Allen.
Me and Ricky love Tim Allen.
Buzz over Woody, dude. I'm sorry.
What?
Yeah,
Buzz over Woody.
yeah.
I
could
do
agree with that.
I do like Buzz.
All right, last
Pretty
one.
iconic voice.
Yeah.
What's his name? John?
John McClane.
John McClane.
Yippee-ki-yay.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yippee-ki-yay, I'm gonna wait to see what you guys say just so I can spite your answer.
All right, I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
So there's kind of a debate whether this is a Christmas movie or not. To be honest with you,
I mean, a lot of them are, right? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
you could toss up Terrifier. Is it really?
Or
But-
Gremlins.
for me, this is
Nightmare
definitely a
Before
Christmas
Christmas?
movie, and I'm gonna say A.
Okay. Ricky?
So remember, we're doing the character, right?
wait, are we ranking still? that's
No, because everyone's
this
like, the
is his
movie,
filler
I'm like,
words,
this
I
is the movie, it's the character.
right.
As a Christmas character, I'm going to rate him a C. I love the movie.
Yeah.
I love the movie, but as a Christmas character, he's a C.
I like Carl
Even though
Winslow.
he's bad to the bone.
I like Carl Winslow in this movie. He's in there
Oh, yeah.
as a cop.
Security
Yeah.
guard guy?
Yep. Chris?
Or a cop, yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it a C too. It's not one of my favorite Christmas movies. I do watch it periodically because,
What's the plaza called? The
Nakatomi.
Nakatomi.
oh yeah,
Ben really
yeah,
likes
great
the
story,
movie.
great movie. It's cool that it is like an action Christmas movie.
Yeah.
And I do like him. He's good. Maybe I'll
So
give him
is
a
Jingle All the Way, dude.
Yeah, dude, come on.
It's turbo time.
I don't know. I feel like it's a good, like, as a character, it's a good mix in between all the good and all that stuff,
Yeah.
right? So I mean, like, he's a good B character for sure. For me,
I'm going to say B because I want to cry in my Christmas stories with those characters. If I don't cry in a
Dang.
Christmas movie, it wasn't that good for me.
All right, last one.
Wait,
There's
what is
another
the
one?
last one?
Jesus.
Oh, yeah, Jesus.
He's an S, dude. What are you talking about?
That's for
It's
Savior.
pretty good.
Dang.
S. Give him an S. No,
S for saved.
And now you're saved. Yeah, just kidding.
All right, so we always end this on what is the worst and what is the best. The worst one on the list was Frosty the
Aw,
Snowman.
Dang.
And the best, Kevin McCallister.
Kevis. Jesus and Kevin.
And a runner-up, Will Smith.
I can't believe Terrifier beat Frost.
All right.